Yo, Arcos, we back with another video. Uh, it's 8:50 right now, but the video is gonna be uploaded around like 9. So 9 o'clock is not late. It's not late, okay? For all you time watchers that may have been time watching me, it's not late, okay? It's not late at all. And I also see that we're 2 subs away from 70, so I need 2 people to sub up after this video, or else the channel's getting deleted in 24 hours. ASAP. ASAP. I'm joking. But anyways, yeah, here we are. We're back with another video. Today has actually gone by pretty slow, in my opinion. It's one of the first times in a minute that I felt the day go by this slow, and I really don't like when the days go by slow. I really don't at all, but here we are. We're back. Videos, I said it recently, but the videos have been getting really good traction, like good interaction. Like they've been doing well, so I mean, let's keep it up. Let's keep going. Like truthfully, let's keep going. But today's video correlates to, I mean, I want to say every video. I say that all the time, but that's because like all my videos, they connect and they correlate in some type of way. I mean, you guys may not see it that way, but I see it that way because I'm the one who makes the videos and I watch them. So of course, like I'm gonna see it that way. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, like yeah, I feel like they do connect, correlate all of them in some type of way. But yeah, today's video, it's about distractions and limiting your distractions and limiting my distractions, because this is another one of those videos where I'm talking about myself, but I'm also talking to you guys as well. And limiting your distractions is a struggle. Uh, it's one that was tough for me to overcome growing up, especially like as I reached my teen years and I've gone through my teen years. It was something that was very tough to overcome. Like, of course, like I'm not invincible to distractions. I'm human, right? We're all human. We all, choose to distract ourselves. We all get distracted, right? But the distractions that I'm talking about is the ones that we choose. Like, say I choose to go to a party versus streaming. That's something I allow myself to become distracted by. And it's actually what I was distracted by a lot, especially in college. I mean, I was an 18-year-old kid, or not 18-year-old kid. I was an 18-year-old boy, male, man. Uh, First year college. My goal wasn't to just go there and like party, party, party. Like what I did versus what I intended to do were two completely different things. I intended to go there, stream a lot, make content, grow in my content aspirations. That did not happen. I went there, partied a lot. I went out almost every night. I went to a lot of functions. I got with my friends almost every night. That was what I did. That was something, and that was a time in my life that I chose to become distracted a lot. And I look back at it now and I ask myself, like, wow, like, how did I allow myself to become distracted by that? How did I allow myself to become so distracted in general, right? And I assume those are questions you guys ask yourself. If not that question, you ask yourself that question in a different type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, my answer to it is self growth. August to December was a time in my life where I was very much a different person. Of course, like, how do I put this? You know what? I was just a different person, right? And from January to now, I'm a completely different person. Like, I've grown so much within myself. Like, it's completely different. And in January, I had to isolate myself. I had to isolate myself from friends. I had to isolate myself from things that used to distract me, that I would allow myself to become distracted by. And I had to isolate myself from literally like just everything. And That time period was a different type of growth for me because it was a growth journey to where it was like I needed this. Like I needed to grow in this way. At the time, like I really didn't know why. I did, but the answer wasn't clear. But I just knew that I needed to grow, so I isolated myself to grow. And in that growth, I overcame a lot of self distraction. A lot. And now those things that used to distract me a lot, that I would choose to distract me, they don't anymore, or they don't as much. And I could go down the line. It was things like women, which is normal. I'm a boy. Video games, which I barely even play games anymore. Uh, Procrastination. That's always been a big one for me. Um, Simple things such as like a YouTube video. Um, it was just little things like that. Big things, but little things such as like a YouTube video or something, right? But those are things that I would allow to distract me, and I just don't anymore. And it's just a testament to my self growth. I mean, as you guys can tell, I'm very big on growth. I prioritize it literally like over a lot of things. And that was just something that allowed me to overcome it. And it's because I know who I want to be. I know where I want to be. I know what I want and I know what I need. And me limiting my distractions will allow me to become the person that I want to be. The person that I envision, the life that I have envisioned for myself, limiting my distractions will allow me to become that person. And you guys have somebody that you want to be. You guys have somewhere that you want to be at in life. You guys have something you want. You guys have goals, you have passions, you have dreams, just like me. But you have to limit your distractions in order to get to that point. You have to, or else you're not going to get there. You're not going to get there. Now, are distractions a bad thing? No, they're not. They're not at all. But when you're very driven, you just have to, it just has to be like, you just have to choose right, I guess. It's a selective thing. Not everything's a bad distraction at all, because there's things like, for me, because I don't look at everything as a distraction, because it could be little things like my friends asking me to go get food. Now, do I really look at that as a distraction? No, not really. But there's sometimes different things that my friends might be asking me to do that I look at as a distraction. And when it comes to my friends now, I mean, I have to distance myself from my friend group. I left the group chat. I do that. Like, that's kind of who I am when it comes to me, like prioritizing myself over everything. But like now, I just choose what to indulge in. Like, I choose like whether maybe this conversation will benefit me, whether going to this with them will benefit me. Like, it's the same with family in a way. It's different, but like that's just an example. And like I said, the things that used to distract me, they just don't anymore. But like I was saying, you guys have something that you want in life. You know where you want to be at. You have a plan mapped out. You have to limit those distractions if you want to get there. And that's just me being real. Because if you don't, you're just not going to get there. You're going to be stuck. And you're going to be wondering, well, why am I here? What did I do wrong? How do I stop this? And I just gave you your answer that, well, I think it's the right answer. For me, it was. Of course, you're different from me. So whatever you may find that becomes your answer is your answer. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's just self growth. And I don't know if I said earlier in the video, but everything leads back to self growth. I talked about patience. I talked about procrastination. I'm talking about distractions now. Those are all things that you overcome with self growth. And that's why it's so important. At least to me, it is. At least to me, it is. So limit your distractions, truthfully. It's just like I said in the last video, hold yourself accountable. In another video, stay focused, stay patient. Like, those are all things that lead back to one thing, and it's self growth. I will keep saying it, it's self growth. It's self growth. So distraction is just another one of those things. So limit that if you want to be who you intend to be. So that's like something I wanted to talk about today. I feel like I just explained that really well. But yeah, I'm not gonna drag it on too long. This video is about to be 10 minutes. I didn't even notice at the time. See, I was distracted by giving you guys this beautiful what do they call it? I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, man. Limit your distractions. Let's get to 70 subs. I love y'all. As always, man, y'all stay blessed, stay safe, keep God first, stay patient because it's on the way. I'm gonna catch you on the next video. I love y'all. Peace.